Hello you guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Liz. I'm a 26-year-old cash budgeter and stuffer whose main goal is to reduce debt and increase wealth. So if that is something that interests you, then please keep on watching. Alrighty, you guys, so we are doing July's cash unstuffing today. It's going to be an interesting one, so buckle in. We'll go ahead and get started. So, as per usual, we will start with bills, and we're going to pull out from the main ones that are the same every time, or that we know for a fact is pulling out in total. So, for example, electricity. Okay. So electricity, I think, was $2.60. So $5 came in somewhere random. So I need to find that, but we'll get there. Credit card. So I know for a fact credit card I can pull out in total. So let's go ahead and skip to that. So credit card, we should be pulling out 300 here. So 50, 100, 150, 200, 220, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 300. So it is in fact all here. Okay. And I am also going to bring in a little note. It's not a notepad, but I do need to keep track of all of this. And the best way for me to do that is to write it all down. So credit, I'm going to call it balance because it is a balance transfer card. We're putting 300. Okay. Next up, let's skip to AT&T, which, yes, as well, I can pull out exactly the 75. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, and 75, which is beautiful. And then we should be able to go from there. So what I'm going to do, I have a huge stack of ones here, which these actually came from my mom. And my wonderful, lovely mother decided to give me a bunch of ones that she had to put into my $1 savings challenge. But I am also going to go ahead and just use these as extras. And I'm going to put them all here. And then at the end, I will count up what we have and then put it towards, actually, no. I lied. So that I can keep up with everything. We're going to pull the 20 like we normally do, put it to the side, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So I'm going to set these ones off to the side because now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 going to $1 savings at the moment. Okay. Let's get into it, starting off with groceries. Got to go all the way back to the end of groceries. Right. Okay, so here we go. Let me find it. Okay. So first we're going to start out by taking out 33. So we have, I'm going to put down a 50, grab a 20 or 2 20s and 2 5s. Actually, no. 2 20s, a 5, and then 5 1s, Okay, so put this back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Okay, so now we can take out 33. So 20, 30, 31, 32, 33. Okay, so 20, 30, 31, 32, 33. Okay. Next, we're going to be taking out 41. So I'm going to do 2 20s and a 10. So we have 20, 40, and 1. So there we go. Next, I need to take out 7. So I'm going to put down a 10 and grab 3. That's just easier. Now I need to take out 57. So 50, 50, 55, 56, 57. Going back. Okay. And then I need to take out, oh wait, I'm messing this up. Okay. So actually, my bad. I need to put, okay. So I went over in eating out, but I had a ton left over in groceries because I really didn't spend that much on groceries this month. I ate a lot of leftovers, we'll say that. So 57 is actually going to go into eating out. So 50, 55, 56, and 57. Okay, so I'm gonna put this here. And eating out, so 50, nope, 55, 56, 57. So it should be full on that. 40 is going to go to personal. So $20, $40. We'll go ahead and pull it out this way. Or no, it's going to random. My bad. So 20, 40 now in random. Okay. And then 7 is supposed to go into personal. I have way more in here than I'm supposed to have in here. Okay, I see what happened. So if you look down here, I put 7-1 starting week 1. However, it actually should be moved up. My pen's not working at the moment, but it actually should be moved up. So I actually need to start out by taking out 35. So 20, 30, 2 5s, and that goes back. And then 7 should be going to personal. Yes. Okay. Whew. I got it figured out. Okay. That was a little crazier than it needed to be. So personal, we're going to add 5, 6, and 7. All right. So that is going into personal. Okay. So we did that. Now let's move on to eating out. And we're starting here. Okay, so we need to take out 10. We need to take out 8. So I'm gonna put down a 10 and grab 2 1s. Need to take out a 5. Need to take out 7. Grab 3 1s, 2 and 3. Need to take out a 10. Need to take out 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Beautiful. Then I need to take out 9. So I'm going to put down and grab 2 10s, then put down a 10 and grab a 1. Now I need to take out 8. So because I know 20, then 2 10s, and then put down a 10 and grab 2 1s. Okay. Now I need to take out 19, so I'm going to put down a 20 and grab a 1. Now I need to take out 9, put down a 10 and grab a 1. Another 9, 10, grab a 1. Need to take out 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Need to take out another 6, so I'm going to put this 20 down, grab 2 10s. Put down a 10, grab 4 1s, 3, 4, and now we can move on to the second page. Okay. Then I need to put down 6, so, and 2 5s, 5, 6. Then I need to take out 16, so 2 20s and a 10. So 10, 15, 16. And then I need to take out 12. You guys, I have $30 left over, and I'm not really sure where that went. I must have counted wrong. Honestly, you guys, I don't know. I just know it's supposed to equal 0. So we're going to put all of it down and call it a day, because that was a little too confusing than it needed to be. Whatever. Okay, water. Let's go here. So we need to take out 57. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 55. So I only have 55. So we will come back to that. Ooh. Because $2 will be coming from Amazon. But we will get there. I have all of that recorded, so it should be okay. So we do need to take out 265. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 240, 245, 250, 255, 260. So technically I'm $5 short. And I'm not really sure how, but I'm just going to take it from the ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and call it a day. Okay. We already did credit card, so we can move on to Amazon, and we're here. So Amazon, first we're going to take out 16, so put down 2 10s and grab 4 1s, 4, and then I need to take out 20. Beautiful. Okay, so $2 is going into water. We already unstuffed water, so I'm going to go ahead and put the $2 down. And then, you guys, I am so dumb. Tell me why I thought with -16 that adding $10 would make it equal to $4. I'm such a goober. Okay. I'm going to have to fix that later. So technically 12 was supposed to go to personal. Whatever. That's not happening. Personal's already going to be emptied. I'm just going to take these $2 and put it there, and I will fix it later because God bless. You would think with majoring in accounting that I would know how to add and subtract, but apparently I don't. Okay, now in Apple, we are taking out 13. So I'm gonna put down 2 10s and grab 3 1s. So 10, 20, 1, 2, 3. And then supposed to have 14 left over. So I think I know what happened. I did the same thing here where 7 1 didn't go there. So I need to take out 9. Okay. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Correct. Which this is going into personal. Holy moly. You guys, I am apparently all over the place this video. What the heck? Okay. So we're going to add 10, 14 into personal. All of it's getting emptied out either way, so it really does not matter. But we'll get there when we get there. Okay. So we've already emptied out AT&T. Phone, will go ahead and I'll pull that out. That is going back to my mom. So set that off to the side. And then HOA, I got my bill. So we will also take HOA out. I'm taking out the full 180. So 150, 170, 175, 180. And I'm going to also set that off to the side. So all we have left in HOA is $5, which you can see right there. Okay, we're done with bills, guys. We're done. I'm over it. Let's move on. Shall we? Okie doke. So, moving on to the end, to my short term, we're starting out with fun. And as you can see, in the lovely right side here, we're in the hole, okay? We're just in the hole. So we're gonna take everything out and we're gonna call it a day. Personal, as you can see here, we're in the hole. And I gotta fix this anyways. So we're gonna put it all back and call it a day. This will eventually get paid off, I promise. Random, we actually should be able to get this figured out. So we're going to have 0. So we're taking everything out, but we're actually now in the green with random. Isn't that lovely? 20, 40, 60, 65, 70. Now going towards random. Love that. And then last but not least, we have Ringo's little butt. So we were taking out 73. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75. So 5, 24, 73. And we have $2 left over, and it is going to the $1 savings challenge. And just about everything is empty in short term now, but that's fine. Let's move on to the fun binder, shall we? Also, while I'm thinking about it, I know AT&T is its own separate payment. So that is $475. I think everything else is credit card, if I'm not mistaken. So let's get into this, shall we? So, car maintenance. We added the 25 from new car, and we are going to be taking out $250 to go towards my car maintenance bill to pay off a credit card that I had to get to fix my car. So 100, 120, 40, 60, 80, 200, 220, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. 250 to go and pay off this darn credit card. So we still have $100 in the bank. I was not planning on getting rid of this because I will need an oil change at some point. So we can put car maintenance, and we are doing $250. Whew. Okay, so we will get into condensing, but first we need to worry about taking things out. So education, I'm taking out all 50. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, because I had to get a laptop. So now I also have a credit card bill that I have to pay off for that as well. It's so much fun, guys. Being in debt is great. Said no one ever. Okay, pet emergency. So I mentioned this in the last video if you guys watched, but my buddy had to go to the vet for, in my opinion, some kind of dumb things, but he did, and it was expensive. It was $190. So we are taking out $190. So we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 190 coming out. And he is now at 0. So that is that. Then we're moving on to medical. So medical, I had to go to a doctor's appointment because, or to a specialist, I should say, because I cannot physically burp. I know. Super weird. But I finally got diagnosed when I saw this specialist. We originally got a surgery scheduled. However, I got the estimate for it. My insurance will not pay for it. I will have to pay out of pocket. And I cannot afford that right now. So we're moving that out of the way for the moment. However, I did have to pay kind of an upfront cost. I could not pay the full amount upfront. So I paid $75 for each visit. And so we will be starting out by taking 125. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 125. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 125. Beautiful. Okay. Then, I still have my medical bill that I have to take care of from previous appointments, and I'm taking out 50. So 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And I will have to write this one down. So medical, also $50. Okay. And then I'm pretty sure nothing else came out. So we are now going to condense. Fun, fun, fun. This is the part I'm excited about. Okay, so Christmas. Let's get into Christmas. So we have 300 in the bank current. Well, actually, before we get into Christmas, let's get into the one that's the most exciting in my opinion, and that is emergency. Because we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 900 in the bank, 9, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, which makes my emergency fund $1,000. So I get to take all these ones out and add in this additional 500 for $1,000 going to my emergency fund. So we will add emergency $100. now we're getting to the savings portion. Okay, now we can go back to Christmas. And Christmas, we currently have 300 in the bank. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So I will add another $100 placeholder. And let me put this all down. Christmas is also getting $100. So we have 400 and 5, 10, 15, 20. 420 now in Christmas. So exciting. Love that. Okay, moving on. We can go to property taxes. So property taxes, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to, in just a moment. Okay, I was right. So what we're gonna do, we have 5, 6, 700 currently in the bank, 750, 800, 850, 900, 950, 970, 980, 990, 1,000. So I can also take all these 100s and set them down and grab another $500 placeholder here. So we have 50, 1, 52, 50, 70, 80, 93. So 300 going back to the bank for property taxes. Because, man, they are something else. Okay. And then property taxes, 300. Okay. So now we have, and that was 10, 20, we have $1,020 in property taxes. Let me make sure all of this is correct. 1,020. Yes, beautiful. And then last but not least, we're going to be condensing vacation. And I'm going to go ahead and replace these with my other placeholders and set them off to the side. So, vacation, we should be ending with 535. So we have 300 in the bank, 350, 400, 450, 500, 20, 35. So 200 going into vacation. And sadly, I do not have any more $500 placeholders. So I'm gonna have to pull from here. We should have 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 535 now in vacation. I'm gonna have to make some more placeholders, guys, which is not a bad thing. By any stretch of the imagination, that is not a bad thing. Okay, so we have condensed. Let's get into the counting. So first and foremost, we're going to look and see how much we're adding into the $1 savings challenge. So this is the bag. I'm holding it all in. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 going into the $1 savings challenge. And I do not count this. This is going to be counted at the end of the year. And let's get into it, shall we? So I am going to count up all of it to see what all in total I will be taking back. I do need to subtract the others to see exactly what I'm taking back credit card wise. But let's go ahead and get counting, shall we? Let me get my calculator. Okay, so I have my calculator. I wish I had a fun calculator, but this is the one I use for school. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna start, we have 2 100s. So put this up here. So I'm gonna put 200 plus, then I'm gonna count the 50s first. So 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 50, 1050. Yep, so 1050 plus, and I'll count all the 20s if I can get them all. Okay. It's a thick stack, you guys. All right. So in 20s, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, oh my God, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88. 800 in 20s. Holy crap, you guys. I'm making a lot of money back this time. Plus 800 plus, you get the 10s. Okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500. Oh, I love even numbers. So 500 in 10s. All right, and then we'll do 5s, which we've got a good chunk of those. So we have 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 5, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 80. So 180 plus, we should only have 21s here or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So that's weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Somehow I have 21. But that's fine with me. Plus 21. You know what? No. I'm going to make it even. I'll add that other extra $1. I want 20 because I like even numbers. So we are taking, and that doesn't make any sense. I should not have an extra 1. $2,750 back to the bank. You guys, what the hell? All right, so to figure out what's going back in my credit card, let's do some math. So we're gonna subtract 300 for the credit balance. We're gonna subtract AT&T. We're gonna subtract what's going to pay on my car maintenance, my laptop, and my medical bill. Then we're going to subtract 100 because that's going to my emergency fund, 100 for Christmas, 300 for property taxes and $200 for vacation. So we're paying $1,325 on my credit card. Don't you just love to see it? You guys, this has been an eventful video. It's been an interesting one, I'll say that. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below anything else you would like to see from me. And of course, make sure to subscribe so you never miss another video from me. And with all of that being said, guys, make sure that you work hard so you can play harder. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.